Welcome back to the Moti Hour. Idle Prep here, and we are so back with another episode. I hope you had a great weekend, and by the time I release this episode, it'll be almost time for Mistake on the Lake 5. I'm super excited for this tournament and to meet all of you people who listen to this podcast. If you haven't checked out the first two episodes of the Moti Hour, go check them out. In this episode, we're in the Sunshine State, otherwise known as Florida. I got members of the Sunshine State Shufflers, or the Florida Dancerush Crew. I got Tundris, Easy Mac, Envy, and Cookie up on deck. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. If you're ready, I'm ready. Without further ado, let's bring the house down. Well, guys, you can't see me right now, but I'm holding my Duck Kuma right here. So since we're all doing the whole plush thing together.
Yeah, we got it. We're ready.
Yeah, we are so ready. And just to let you know, we are live on the podcast. Let's go.
Hello.
Let's go, dude.
So for those who are listening on the podcast, I got members of the Sunshine State Shufflers, otherwise known as the Florida Dancerush Crew. So there's a lot of people here right now. So from the top of my screen, which is Cookie, introduce yourselves, where y'all play, and when did you start playing?
Hello, I'm Cookie. You probably know me as a mod in the Dancerush Discord. I currently play at the Oviedo Arcade Monsters. And I started playing Dancerush back in 2018 when the game dropped stateside.
Mac, you can go next from my right.
All right. Hey, I'm Easy Mac. I play at the Oviedo Arcade Monsters, and I play with the rest of the crew here. I'm just gonna say that we all play at Oviedo. All right. So yeah.
That makes life a little easier.
Yeah, we all play at the same location.
True.
Tundris, Cash, or I don't know what to refer to you as.
Hey, hi, I'm Cassius, but I go by Tundris online. I started playing Dancerush at like 2019, 2020, somewhere around that time. And yeah, also played Oviedo.
And last but not least, Envy.
Hello there, gamers. I am Envy. I as well play at said Oviedo location. You know, who would have thought? I played Dancerush. I don't know when they got it. Probably like 2021.
Yeah,
Around that time. That's when I started. I had no prior Dancerush knowledge, and I just hopped on the game and went from there.
Oh, we love hopping on the game for sure. Next question I have for you guys is, do you guys have any prior dance background? Anyone can hop into this.
All right, Mac, let him know.
Right. So I do not have any dance background. However, I have been watching dance battles since I was like 13. I literally would sit on the back of the bus. I would have a Samsung Infuse with like 500 megabytes of data, and I would download 2 videos a month and watch that same video every single time I'm on the bus. So I've always been interested in dance, but I never really had the opportunity to actually learn without thinking that I was going to look like a fool until I played Dancerush. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, I've been playing Dancerush for about maybe 2 years now, since 2021?
Yeah,
But yeah.
probably the same time as most people in our crew. When,
So I'm just trying to clarify.
I mean, I think most of us don't have any prior dance experience. I think the only one is Rose, who isn't here, but she is part of our crew. She did a ballroom before, but I think most of us just started dancing when the game came out. I know for myself, I started dancing 5 years ago with the game and not with anything else, but my sister is a ballet teacher, so maybe it just runs in the family.
I did. Sorry. I can't control the train, man. It's right across the street, bro. But I did before Dancerush, before I had any knowledge of it. In middle school, I did used to dance and b-boy and stuff, I guess, because when I was a kid, I used to watch the Jabberwockies. You guys remember them?
Not the Jabberwockies.
And I was like, man, these guys are cool. I want to spin on my head and stuff. So in middle school, that's what I used to do, and then I fell out of it. But yeah, I did somewhat shuffle because I was like every day, that song. That song came out around that time, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna do this, and I was the only
Party
one in there
rock.
doing it. But yeah, after that, I fell out until Dance Rush.
Before I started playing Dance Rush, I did dance, but not like nothing like seriously. Like sometimes, like occasionally at like family events, I'd be the guy busting down, just like dancing to the music, but nothing like crazy with it. I feel like after Dance Rush dropped and I started playing it is when I like actually started like really like fleshing out my moves and getting into uh or that's how I got into shuffling mostly. But other than that, I just kind of just like moved around to the music.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly appreciate the Dance Rush to actual shuffle dance pipeline because I feel like almost everyone that I talk to is like actually picking up shuffle dance, which is pretty awesome. But anyways, so my next question is talk about your guys' career, the Sunshine State Shufflers. First, how did you guys meet and how did this crew come into fruition? And you can talk more about like what's your vibe when you guys meet up at like Arcade Monsters, Oviedo, if I said that right. Oviedo? Oviedo?
Oviedo.
Oviedo.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was say it sounded like I was saying it wrong, but yeah.
So funny enough, I think it all started when I met Envy slash Robert. I'm gonna call him Robert because I don't like his
Yeah.
tag. I think it all started then because for a while on that cab, I was the only one who was playing consistently.
Mhm.
Like I'd go alone like almost every week to play by myself and learn by myself. Um, and then eventually I ran into him. We would start playing consistently, and then they got the second cab, and then I found everyone in existence. Like everyone started coming out. But Envy had most of the knowledge of the other people who played because he would go like 3 to 4 days a week, and I'd only go 1 day a week.
Yeah, that was when I met Tyler, because Tyler used to go all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like he said, we all kind of met when like the cab used to not be online for one, because anyways. But yeah, once it got online, a lot more people started showing up, and I was like, well, I've never seen these people before, but who would have thought people with the same interests would become friends, and here we are.
Pretty crazy. So I've been going to Arcade Monsters for that's maybe like 4 years now. Like I started going when it pretty much opened, and I used to play Initial D. That's my first initial lore to my character, right? So I would go there every week and play Initial D. And then I moved on to Waka, and then I remember seeing Cash on Dance Rush all the time. And I thought like, oh man, who's this dude playing this weird game? And I would always see him like playing the game. And one time I went by myself where there was no one at Arcade Monsters, and I just started playing the game by myself. And I found it to be pretty cool. And I noticed that there was kind of like a crew like hanging around Dance Rush, but like I would never like interact with them until like maybe like 6 months. I was trying to like a fly on the wall, just like observing everyone. Like I saw Cookie, I saw Robert, I saw Cash, all like hanging out, and I just one day kind of assimilated into the group. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Um, well, I mostly started when I also well, actually I'm not from Florida originally. I came from well, twice I've moved. I'm originally from Maryland. I moved to North Carolina and then I came up to here. So I actually started playing in at North Carolina at the round one at the Greensboro Mall. Is where I like initially first picked up the game. I actually got into it because of a friend who showed me the game. Originally we were playing Pump and then Dance Rush came and then we tried out that game and then I really got into that. So that kind of catapulted me into like playing it as much as I did. And then I moved down to Florida and at like 2020 and then like during like going in between school and stuff on the weekends, I was looking for an arcade to go to and see what like stuff they had. So searched it up. I saw AM and I saw they had a Dancerush cab. I'm like, man, let me head down here, see if there's anyone playing. And I kind of went at so when I started going, I went at like irregular days, so I didn't really see anyone there. Then I met Robert one of those times, and he told me that usually the people that come here usually come on Fridays. So I started coming on Fridays, and then met up with the group, and then we kind of just converged and kind of just started playing together and having fun and all that.
Sweet. That's like basically like kind of the same thing how I met my guys. It's just like a one day at a round one is just like, oh, we're all here, just having fun,
Yeah.
gaming. Just guys being dudes, dudes being
Right.
guys.
True.
So real. There was one question I forgot to ask. One thing. So since you mentioned Pump, so do you guys
Oh.
have like any like other rhythm games that you guys play and stuff?
Oh, that's an easy question. I mean, I
Hey,
think
Robert.
What's up, man? All right, so Dance Rush was not the first game I started playing at the arcade. It was actually Taiko no Tatsujin. I would play that game so much, and every time I'd play, I'd look to my left, see Dance Rush, see Cookie on it, and be like, "Wow, that game's cool. I'm gonna play it one day," and I did. But now, I also play Tunithm, um, Waka 2DX, what else? Pump, and I try to expand as far as I can, but so far those are really the only things I play.
Yeah, I mean, before I was playing Dance Rush, I was actually playing a ton of rhythm games. Like I would go to round one regardless of what Dance Rush is there, and I really played a lot of Musica and Crossbeats. Shout outs to Dead Games that don't
Rest
get
in
support
peace.
anymore.
Oh my god.
So like my list of rhythm games is a lot because I've played a lot of ones that are made for home, but also ones that are made for arcade. But like my main ones are like Chuny, Waka, Crossbeats is my number one for any non-foot game. And then I also play Pump. I don't play DDR. I hate DDR.
Days.
That's controversial. Um,
No, you're right.
Oh, he's kind of
it's
spit though.
true. It's true.
Nice spin facts.
I haven't played like any of the new ones because they're only at round ones, but they all look like a catastrophe. What's the Osu one where you touch hands with a girl?
Oh, Totote
Tetsuo.
Connect.
Oh god.
I hate that game.
That
Yeah,
game sucks.
That game
Yeah,
looks
no.
like duty,
I think
bro.
what we're all waiting for in this call though, at least me, Cash, and Robert, Ongeki.
Real.
Waiting for that cab to come stateside, at least near us, because we all want to play that game.
Sure.
Yeah, like Ongeki, I played it at Otakon 2023. That's a really good game. It should come stateside.
That game
Sorry.
is enjoyable for what it's
Sorry,
worth.
Cookie, I had to rub it in your
So good.
face like that.
I'm
I love
crying.
all the songs in Ongeki.
For games I play, my main game is discontinued or not discontinued, but it's nowhere. I cannot find it anywhere. It's called Final Fantasy: The Rhythm.
He's gonna say Theater Rhythm.
Yup. That game is literally impossible to find. It's either in like a back warehouse somewhere, or it's in like the back corner of a round one, and no one touches it, and it's like 3 days away from getting shipped out. But other than that, my main game, since that game's dead, my main game is another dead game, Museka. But that cab is a little more abundant. Even though it's offline, it's still like in most arcades. But probably my most alive game that I play a lot is either Pump or Sound Voltex, one of those two. Probably a lot better at Pump than Voltex. Probably my best game is probably either that or like DDR, unfortunately. But yeah.
Womp womp.
But I play basically almost everything, if not all of the games. Am I very good at all of them? But I try to play a lot of stuff though.
So I still say that I'm not really a rhythm gamer. Like the only rhythm games that I have played is like Parappa the Rapper. And I haven't like I played that like
Based.
17 years ago, and then I started playing rhythm games again, and that was with Waka and also Theorhythm too, right? That used to be at our Arcade Monsters, but now it's not there
Used to have
anymore.
a little cornet in the corner.
Yeah. I don't think it's even at Melbourne, is it? I think it's removed. But anyway,
It-
yeah. So those are the only rhythm games I kind of play. And the only reason, like, I consider Initial D a rhythm game,
Oh boy.
just because, just because there is a kind of a sequence when you're changing gears, right? You go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and you go from 3 to 2 to 1. You dig? You understand? So you're shifting
it's gotta,
gears on
gotta
beat,
spin.
right?
It's gotta
If you do a
spin.
spin, you crash your engine. But yeah. So I played Waka not because it's like a rhythm game and it's fun, but because there's one particular song on there called Battle Number One. And there's a move where you're like constantly like swiping your hands up and down the pad. And I noticed that after playing that song, I noticed that my shoulders were like very sore. So I experimented with the idea that like I can get an arcade physique by playing that game. That's the only reason why I played that rhythm game. So yeah, it doesn't
Uh,
work too well, as you can see. It doesn't work too well. So, yeah.
Very, very interesting, I do say. So, try living in Tennessee for 5 months without a Dance Rush cab, and you have to unfortunately pick up DDR. But
ew,
yeah,
Mm.
so real, guys.
Heels.
But the bright side is, I did pick up Tunithim, Museka, and unfortunately Project Diva. Hey, at least I don't play like Project Sakai like every other day, like most rhythm gamers are.
True.
At least you know what rhythm games are outside of Project Sekai.
So real, so real. And the funny thing is, so the shout out to Game Galaxy over in Smyrna, Tennessee. Really miss those guys. They just added like a 2DX cab and a Waka cab, and I'm like, when are they gonna put a Dance Rush machine in there? But then again, that place is cramped to put a Dance Rush machine in there. But I digress about that. So since your guys' situation is different, since there's like not really a round one in Florida, because if I recall correctly, the only round one is located somewhere in South Florida.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
unfortunately, y'all don't get the new stuff, which is kind of sad. But you deal with it. So now I want to give you like my question is like, what's your thoughts about the song selections in the game?
I'll let Mac take this one. Mac's got opinions.
Yeah, there you go.
He looks like he got opinions.
So,
Oh yeah. We're all very musically opinionated.
yeah. So I think that Dance Rush does have a good selection of music. However, I think that there could use more variety. Like there is a lot of of EDM. It's a shuffling game, right? But I personally want some more slower songs. I love beats that are around 100 to 110 BPM. I want some more hip hop. There's like two hip hop songs that are available on Arcab, and I play those songs to death. I want some more hip hop. I want to bounce around some more. But I do like the songs that are on there. I don't like any of the Japanese songs on Dance Rush. I don't want to say that, but other than that, I think the song selection is cool.
That's crazy that you say you hate Japanese songs, because my second favorite song in the game is a Japanese song.
Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. The head song is good. The head song is good. All right.
That head.
Head song.
Yeah.
Head song.
Shout out to the Queen of
Yeah.
Head.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very in a similar boat as to Mac's opinion. Because while the EDM genres that they have are good, it's a lot of like similar. Like there's a lot of bass house, like an insane amount of bass house. There's not enough hard style. There should be more.
Agreed.
There's like almost negative techno, which is insane to say because I hate techno, but like there's almost no techno. The songs they've been dropping recently have actually been really good. I'm like, I don't know if anyone else here does it like me, but like when the new events come out, like I'll listen to the songs that I like over and over. Like the amount of times I've listened to Bring Me Back by Swarty or like Killer Ability is like insane. And I'm not going to be able to play those songs for another 2 years. But I think the direction that they're going with the music is getting better. I just wish they weren't scared to branch out to genres adjacent to EDM, because there's a lot of music that you can play with. Like the game almost has like negative like Afro house. And Afro house is like perfect. It's like perfect for you to shuffle to and also to do other dance styles too.
Um, uh, Music for me, personally, I'm more of a fan of like faster songs. So, while I'm not opposed to having slower songs and hip hop and stuff like that, like how they said, personally, I'm pretty fine with what the music direction that the game is going in. I haven't listened to many of the new songs yet, but a lot of the old, I'm pretty like content with a lot of the old stuff. Um, it's just like uh the way that they chart some of the songs for
That
the
is true.
songs. It's just like I feel like they could do more with it than they do, or how they make it so that it's just streamlined to like one thing, and then it doesn't give you like opportunities to like do unique, like make a root.
I believe. Here it comes the second try.
Make a unique routine for like separate songs instead of having like you do like T step running man, and then like random garbage in the middle, stuff like that.
That's
And
one
then
way
So
of
what
looking
about
at
basically,
it.
thinking with SpongeBob?
huh? Oh, true, true. With like the occasional SpongeBob in the middle.
Yeah.
So I like the songs. It's just somehow some of them are made. It's just in the game are just
Yeah. I I agree with the other two. Like I I do enjoy the songs, but I feel like there could be more variety. Like I agree with what Cookie said. I think there should be more hard style because I just love like that that bass and that beat and
Dum,
that
dum,
man.
dum.
I love the
No
dome dome
treble.
dome dome.
no trip.
All bass, no treble, baby. But yeah,
True, true, true.
I would definitely love some techno, man, or some trance or something, dude. That would go
Bro, even
crazy.
none.
Like, man, I
Trance?
need me a
Oh,
7-minute song in Dance Rush that I can just
all
trance
right,
out to.
bro.
Oh,
Let's not get
man.
crazy.
I need
What?
Gargoyle full in Dance Rush
No,
right now.
no,
Oh man, a
no.
Please.
7 minute
Bro, we
level
need
10 song.
I would.
we
You
need the
know,
OMS that's like 3 minutes in length. That'd be insane.
I would love it.
A
No,
3 minute one.
have you heard you're talking about Gargoyle? Have you heard of Ethereality?
Yeah,
We
Ooh.
need
dude, that song
Ethereality.
goes, dude.
We need that song in Dance Rush, bro.
Yes,
Like unironically that'd go hard.
I agree.
Yeah, I would actually would like to see more like rough sketch in Dance Rush because he got some bangers. I do say.
True, true.
Agreed.
Who else? Like Yuta and Mai. I've been actually listening to his music on Spotify, and he has some good stuff too. I think he has like a Deja Vu remix. So
Oh word?
Bro, they need to put good Eurobeat in the game. I'm gonna be honest. The Eurobeat they have, it's okay. The way
Is
they
there-
chart it is awful.
Is there Eurobeat in the game?
Yes.
It's not
What
on
song?
our arcab though.
Oh, sorry, we
No,
don't got
not
it.
on our cab, but there
No.
is
Ah, yeah,
Eurobeat in the game.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the
I'm trying to remember the name of the fucking the song.
I know.
That's how it goes.
That's
oh,
that's
so
all, right?
fabulous by Triple H.
Is that it? I don't know.
I'm thinking of a
it drop?
Sparkfest song.
Didn't
I
it drop
think.
at like the same time as Golden Palms?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's
Oh, it's like a neon
Ignited-
something.
Ignited Night, I think.
Ignited Nights. Yeah,
Yes,
It's
that's
got the gunshots in it.
that's one. That neon song that dropped at the same time as Golden Palms is another one, and I forget the name. Neon Rider or something like that.
Neon Rider.
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, Neon Rider. That was a weird 10. Even though I haven't played it, I just watched the video. I was like, "What is going on?"
It's not fun.
What's less fun? Let Me See You Dance or Neon Rider?
Well, we don't have
Neon
access
Rider.
to one of them.
Yeah.
I love Let Me See Your Dance.
Oh, shut up. I can't stand you.
I think it's
Like
a great
Shimu
chart.
Bebop.
I like Shiba too. Shout out my Shiba gamers.
Gotta love it.
Stop! I'm gonna. Oh my god, this is Florida lore. But every single new person who comes to the game plays this game because of Robert, and they see him do a 10. So every time they want to play, they pick a 10, and I want to stab my ankles.
It's a new trend.
Stop playing Shiba and set me free, and pick a good 10.
What do you mean, bro? I need my EXE.
Can't stay. Yeah, you need
Bro.
to get EXEs on other people's accounts.
Yeah, just pull a Nishi and just pull an EXC like no shot. Anyways, I digress. We digress about that Florida lore. But moving on forward, so this is a new thing that I've done with the podcast. It's called Question of the Episode. Totally did not steal it from the Dancerush Stardom Discord server. Totally did not steal that idea from that.
What?
Mod check.
My Jack.
Mod yeah, I can literally get roasted
Ay.
by a legit mod of the server right here,
It's
right
true.
now.
It's true. I do have that power. Should I get banned?
Anyways, so for shuffle dance in general, since I did talk about the Dance Rush to shuffle dance pipeline, like what is like your go-to style like when you're playing the game? So could be like Melbourne jump style, cutting shapes to like give a few examples.
Who's gonna speak up? I was waiting for someone else. So for me, when I originally started learning, I was leaning towards cutting shapes. Throughout my journey of learning dance and learning different kinds of dance, I have moved very far away from that. My style of shuffling now is a very aggressive type of Melbourne Malaysian. If you have ever watched how the street battlers of New York dance, I have shifted my style to dance a lot like them. They dance a very like street warrior type of dance. They're very aggressive, they're very emotional, there's a lot of passion in it. So I've definitely navigated myself towards a type of Melbourne Malaysian mix. But that's purely because I like how aggressive it can be, but also how like pronounced it is, if that makes any sense.
Very interesting, I do say. I never heard of Malaysian before, so I'll definitely take a look at that after this.
So when I first started playing Dance Rush, so the style that I know the most about is a style called Light Feet. It's a New York kind of hip hop style, and I saw Dance Rush, and I thought that it would be very interesting to see if this Light Feet style could kind of work on Dance Rush. So when I play the game, I play like I'm not a light feet dancer, number one, right? I'm interested in it and I'm interested in learning it, but I guess that am more of a shuffler dancer, right? But but when I play the game, I hop around a lot. I'm very hip hop inspired. I'm constantly hopping around doing funny moves. And when I first started, I did something that one of our other members, Dusty or Hayato, coined is fun style. And I
Forgot.
would do a lot of tricks on the pad. Like I would like play with my shoe. I played auto click with a mouse that was there one time. And I like messing around on the pad. I love having fun and making people laugh. So I guess that would be my style, fun style. But now I've been moving more to like more fundamentals and actually like learning more just standard shuffling. I'm not really interested in cutting shapes, so I'll just say more hip hop Melbourne, I guess. Melbourne just because it's more like I like the aggressive like style of Melbourne. Yeah.
I go
Oh my
ahead.
god.
I hate both of you.
Tell you, big
All
dog.
right. All right. So, for my style of dance, I don't really know how to describe it in a like actual way, like describing it like towards an like actual like form of dance. Um, Probably the best way I could describe it is just like abstract and like um, well, not abstract, but more like um, what's the word?
Oh boy.
Like
Let him
like
cook. Let him
my
cook.
dance style just like adapts to like what song I'm playing or what song I'm dancing to. So like it just morphs into how I feel and like my how what emotion I'm feeling when I'm listening to the music to the song and like how I feel like certain beats I should like flow with my body with. So it's kind of like the majority of it though is includes shuffling. Um Probably not very close to like Melbourne, but like it has the basic like foundation of like shuffling, but it's mostly just free form, just moving along with the music. Nothing crazy, but just yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can kind of side with that, I guess, in a way, because sometimes I will also just like flow with the music or the song, like try to figure out how I want to do this or do that. But I've been told that like I kind of have like a Melbourne style, I guess, in a way. I don't know, I'm not sure, but like when I first started, I didn't even know that there was like different types of shuffling, because like I don't know, I was just starting off, and for one, I didn't even shuffle the correct way for who knows, probably like a year. But yeah, now, I mean, I try to include like different styles. If I see something from like, if I see a move from a different style, I'll try to like implement it, I guess. So I've been trying to like, recently I've been trying to do like jump style, but still working on that here and there. And then I guess when I first started, I would try to incorporate like break and b-boy, but I hadn't done that in so long, so I just kind of gave up on it. But yeah, I try to implement stuff here and there if I see it.
Ooh, amalgamation. That's the word.
That's
Bro,
a
he's like
mouthful.
dropping like the SAT words on us. Like what?
He came back. He's like the way I dance is like the end boss from Inside.
Oh
If you know
no.
what that is, then that's
Yeah.
an insane description.
Yeah, the best way I could just describe is just an amalgamation of
He's
dance,
an
literally.
animal.
Yeah, I got that dog in me.
Bro, bro. How I describe my style, I put everything and just mix it in a bowl.
Hey, that's good.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's like
That's
that's it.
that's the max special.
Yo,
Indeed, I love that.
Groove Raider special. What? What?
True, very nice. Oh no.
Nah. Anyways, so it's funny that I now think about this. So how I know that the Florida Dance Rush community was like a thing is when Ijikin promoted Arcade Olympics of that year, so 2022, like during Mistake on the Lake 4 towards the very end. So that's how I knew your guys' existence. So just talking about like rhythm game tournaments in general is like, would you like to see like more rhythm game tournaments that have Dance Rush in your guys' state?
Of course. Of course.
Yes.
However, we do have a little issue just because the only place that really has a Dance Rush cab is Arcade Monsters.
Right.
And we're not
right,
going
right.
to Miami, go all the way
Or
over there like for
It's like a
500 years.
4-hour drive for us, so
or
it's not really
Jacksonville.
feasible.
Yeah.
Jacksonville as well.
It's another like 2.5-hour
Yeah.
drive, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our main like tournament source for Dance Rush would be the home arcade, like any one of the 3 or 4. But yeah, it would be cool to see more, but you know, ours are kind of like on a a yearly period. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would love to host my own. The only issue is that in terms of the arcades where it's hosted, they don't like people using the inside of the location and like posting it on social media without like tagging them or things like that. So I'd have to go out of my way to get approval from the specific arcade owners, which is fine. You would have to do that for round 1 anyways. But the issue is that when you put an idea forward like that, they most likely want to take it over for you. And that's not really what I want to do, because the last 2 Arcade Olympics were run, in my personal opinion, in a poor way. and it's a lot of manpower and it's a lot of work. And I'd love to like record it and stream it, but you know our situation. So it's definitely something that I've been thinking of over the last couple months. We do have one feasible way to do a tournament, sort of. We would just need to get express permission to use someone's house.
Right.
And that will never happen. So back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
It do be like that sometimes.
We're kind of just in a it is what it is spot right
Yeah.
now.
And also, all the cabs suck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're
they've been
all
deteriorating.
broken.
The
Yeah.
current state of the dance, or not even just the dance rush cab, but like most of the like cabinets at our arcade right now is like bad right now and it deteriorating like rapidly.
Rapidly.
And the
So
type of maintenance, the most maintenance that has been done on our cabinets is opening the center console and hitting the on and off button. So
Oh my god. We told them what the problem was, and then they switched out the hard drives for SSDs, and I went, that still was not the issue here.
yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen like the cabs at Oviedo, but they are literally like right next to each other.
Oh,
Like,
they're
you can't even
touching
pinpoint.
tips.
They're touching already. And
Yeah,
it's
they're
surprising
holding
we haven't
hands,
hit each other yet.
touching tips. What?
Hey yo.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
yo, like
Little tips.
like if I could just like smack Cookie in the face while we're doing like duos.
Bro, we used to do that.
Oh, yeah, we
Literally, before any of us learned how to like control ourselves and we dance, we would touch hands. We would kick knees. Like it was
Yeah.
bad.
Oh my
Like
God.
I'm pretty sure we have recordings of like me with Robert and like we just like touch hands and we just both look at each other.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad it is. Like we've gotten better. We don't do it nearly as often now, but literally that's how bad it is.
Damn. Because I've seen videos like on like TikTok, like so whenever that it gets suggested on my For You page, like how close the calves in your guys' location is like anxiety and a half for me, like from what I saw. Not the song, legit anxiety.
Yeah.
Good song, that's a good song.
It is a good
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Reminds me of like 90s fighting music. More like
Oh, he's back.
Cookie died for like 5 seconds and he resurrected IRL. Cause like on my end, like his webcam was just like frozen.
Yeah, it was frozen for
Yeah,
like a good
yeah.
minute.
I thought it was just me.
Me too. I thought it was like
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Is Cookie alive? Hello, Cookie.
Knock, knock, hello.
Knock knock, room service.
Oh, we're back.
We are so
we're
back.
We are
We are
so
so
back.
My Discord
We are
froze and then
so
like
back.
crashed.
Oh,
We are so
I don't know
back
why
now.
it does that. Discord, why is all of your stuff just bad?
See, like with the video calls and the video camera things, like it's not even Discord, it's just everything's bad.
It's true. I mean, my Discord crashes daily, and I have a modern gen computer. I don't know why.
you just upgraded
legit-
it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have a 4070 in here,
Bro,
and I'm
that's-
using like a Ryzen like 5700.
Hey man, my computer can run Smite on medium settings, man.
Stop.
bro,
Let's play Smite after this. We're not
bro,
playing
he
second.
Yeah.
straight up, bro, straight up
Oh,
flexing on you. He's just straight up flexing.
Party animals.
Smite.
Anyways, so let's see. We're moving a little bit on forward. So since we mentioned about song selection, give me your guys' favorite songs in Dance Rush. Like about like 2 to 3 of them.
Do not mention Crazy Shuffle.
I don't think anyone's song here is Crazy Shuffle. I'm
No.
gonna be honest,
Is
bro.
Crazy Shuffle in any of our top tens?
No.
No.
It's in my top 15.
It's in my top 15. Yo, you know
in
what we
my
should do
top 50.
on live
Jeez.
podcast? Pull up that tier maker
Tier
and
list.
let's get to work.
Hear me, yo.
Hey, that sounds fun.
All right, who's pulling up the tier list? Because I
Hold
have
on,
a lot of.
I got you.
Oh,
Hold on.
For the listeners listening to the podcast, you're in for a treat, guys. You're in for a treat.
Yeah, the listeners aren't gonna see a damn thing.
That's why you subscribe to my YouTube.
Is there an
Real.
updated tier list of every Dance
I don't
Rush
think so. The last one was like from like 2 years ago or something. The one that they all did like a week or like a couple weeks ago was like a year or two old.
There you go.
But I mean, I have a top 3. It's a pretty definitive top 3.
He
But-
said definitive.
I mean, it's definitive for me specifically because like the way I view art pieces now as compared to before is I look at them from the lens of how they affected my life at that current point in time in my life. So like, yeah, the works won't be great, they won't be perfect, but the effect they had on me at that point when I heard it is enough for me to give it the rating that I do. So my top 3, number 1 is Luminous Pajama. I will play that song to the ends of the earth.
I knew that one.
Yeah, shut up! I literally played that at the first or the second Arcade Olympics. That one was an easy one. My second would be the song at the end of the world, aka the last song on the entire song list, or the Queen of Hearts. If you look at the jacket,
Queen of Hearts.
It is Queen of Hearts. Now I think about it.
yeah, I refer to it as like the Queen of Hearts. Some people refer to it the song at the end of the world. I like to say the last song on the song list because you scroll all the way down, it's that song. And then number 3 for me is About Right.
About Right's always a banger, I do say.
Yeah, that's my top 3. We could go on, but it's a podcast. We got time.
We got plenty of time, and even though it's called the Moti Hour, I don't care if we go over an hour.
Woo. All right, who's going next?
All right.
Ooh,
So
All right.
this will be kind of crazy. Actually, maybe not because they'll probably be like, "Oh, of course that's your favorite song." But I will have to say in my top 3 that Saturday Night Love Funk Disco Mix is definitely up there as.
Whoa.
It's just like, man, come on. Like the first 2 notes, bro, you just gotta go in there, man. Like it's just so catchy, dude. It's like it's so funky, man. I love it. And then, this one might be controversial in the Florida lore, but Stage is Stage is up there because I mean it was one of the first songs I played because of Tyler, and I was like, you know what, this guy's pretty cool.
that is a
He's-
Northerner song.
He's always hyping me up, and then I just played it and I was like, this song goes crazy. Another one at this point is probably Touch Me, because that song is just, I don't know, bro. That song goes crazy.
Ew, good.
Yeah, for the people listening, he means the first one with the Chihuahuas.
Not
Yeah,
the
the
disco
Chihuahuas.
one.
Oh yeah,
Not
there is
the
two.
disco
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, they just released the second one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Chihuahuas.
honestly, C show supremacy. Sorry, Geki Rico and Soda F, because C show better, like how his Young Boy's better.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
All right, who's next?
Mac.
Ooh,
Damn, it's
So-
over.
I'll say
well,
ooh,
later.
All right.
Cash.
Before I say my answer, I'll wait for him to come back.
I think
Wanna
it
boost the
crashed like
mission?
I did.
Oh man.
Today's theme of the
It's not-
day: crashing.
Discord
Crashing.
sucks. I wonder if his like
Crashing and burning.
internet exploded. Hold on. I wonder where he went. He's
It's-
playing Final Fantasy. He got sucked
Oh,
away.
that crashed his computer. That man.
Yeah, that crashed his computer
Oh,
playing
man.
Final Fantasy. Bro, he don't even got
It's raining,
mods.
man.
Bro,
Is it
no-
raining? It probably is.
Damn.
Hey, man,
All right,
you
Mac,
wanna
you-
keep the
Mac,
show
you gotta
going,
go.
or-
Mac, you
all
gotta
right,
go.
okay.
You,
All right,
you
so
gotta
I'll
go.
say
We gotta go.
that, so for my top 3, I'll say bounce to this, go down, and as I go. So bounce to this. It also has a very personal meaning to me because so I mentioned before that I lingered around the Dance Rush community for a very long time, and I was very nervous and anxious about interacting with them for a very, very long time. However, the very first person that I met of the crew was someone named Ellie, and I remember meeting her, and I played Bounce to This with her. And ever since then, I really like I find that song as like kind of like a founding of my own character. It's very symbolic to me in a way. And I whenever I hear that song, I turn into a completely different animal. That's another song that I played for the for the Arcade Olympics. And I really enjoy the energy that that song gives me. To Go Down, unfortunately, we can't play it at our arcade, but man, when that day comes, I'm gonna be crashing
Oh, when that
shit.
day comes, that song is gonna be on repeat on our cabs.
Oh, man.
It's
Oh,
actually
man.
gonna be unhealthy.
Or
Oh,
in
man.
general for any like Eagle cabs in general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
any bird
you just
situations.
you look at the Eagle replay and it's just Go Down like 10 songs in a row.
Yeah, my play count's gonna increase by 2 times.
Yeah, man.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, man, Cash, you in here?
Is Cash alive again? Is Cash alive?
Cash, Lord Cash, arise.
His webcam's trying to load. I wonder what exploded because he didn't type anything. His internet. Oh,
There
there
he
it is.
is. All
There he
right.
is. So what happened?
We're back. The same thing that happened to you. Discord went black and crashed.
Oh man.
Who's next?
All right, now your top 3 go. Mac just finished.
Yeah. So my last song, As I Go, another. I like the lyrics of that song. It is exactly how I approach the game. It's a very a freestyle song, and it's another symbolic song to me. I love that song, Akira Complex. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And
R.I.P.
hey man, R.I.P. But yeah, those are my top 3.
Hold on, do it again. I wasn't listening.
Oh, come on, man. Bounce to this.
Give me the TODR.
Bounce to this.
Bounce to this.
Go down.
Go down.
As I go.
As I go. Thank you. All right, top 3 for me. I think 3. Can I do discontinued songs?
Yes.
I think 3 for me is gotta be Disco Swindle.
Ah,
so
classic.
good,
That
man.
was the first song. That was the first song I ever played on Dancerush. That was literally the first ever song I played. And
That's crazy. That's crazy.
so probably like one of my favorites. I'm so sad it's gone, but had it while it last.
Oh, spinning records.
Many records. Second favorites. I think second favorite's gotta be Majestic. The way that that song just flows and like the bass and like the how everything just flows together and like it's just it just feels so smooth whenever I play it, and it's just always so fun every time I play it. I made a I made it a creed to every time I play Dance Rush, I have to play Majestic at least once, or else the set is cursed. That's my rule.
True.
And number 1,
Just say it.
all right, you got me. It's Love Can Save You.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
I Love Can Save You. Naganuma, any song Naganuma puts out, he doesn't miss, bro. That man cannot miss. You cannot name me a single bad Naganuma song. It's just fact.
Have you seen the Running Man recharge of Love Can Save You?
I have not.
Did Ajiken upload them yet?
Yes, he uploaded like all the
Oh.
new stuff, especially including Rock the Party and The Other Touch Me. So
Is it time to open up the activity and group watch? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know how I feel about the rechart though, because because of the routine that I made for it, and because I feel like Love Can Save You is an homage, or like the chart from it is an homage to Dance Evo of how it
that is
started.
true. That is
So
true.
making a rechart for it, it just seems kind of just like wrong. I don't know.
And for those who are listening, Dance Evo is greater than Dance Around. And I stand by
True,
that.
very
And I
true.
forever stand by that.
He is spitting.
Without Dance Round, we would not have Go Down.
Agreed.
But that too, though,
That's true
you're,
though. That's true. I'll give
Yeah,
yeah.
wow, it's got one while Dan Evo has an entire history.
Dan,
it.
Let's go
We could
watch
go
that
with-
Asian guy do the Din Don Dan choreo.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Classic.
my god, yes. Yes. Love that video. Anyways, so we're gonna chop on forward. So in your guys' view, what do you think is the most challenging chart in Dance Rush? So it could be hard in general, or Nagasaki 420 actually gave me this bit from last episode. It could be hard in general or to hard to style.
Wait, can you repeat the question? I've missed the first part.
What do you think what is the most challenging chart in Dance Rush? It could be either hard in general, like a BS level 10, or hard to style in general, like
That's so easy. For both, Egoism 110. That song is horrid. That chart
What?
is horrific. Also, um, like I have no clue what they were thinking when they put that song in the game. It's just like egoism, and then the way that they made it, it's just it's so bad, man. Like they could have put. They just started just throwing any DDR song in that game, and just like, yeah, let's crank down the chop the BPM in half, and then call it Dance Rush Mix. Like, come on, dog.
All right, Robert, Mr. 10. Let me know what it
Mr.
is.
10. A challenging 10 charted or a just challenging 10 to style?
Or a just challenging song to style.
Challenging song to style?
Style or just
Or just hard chart. I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to sound like a freaking ego guy,
Here
but
it comes.
I don't really think any of the 10s are hard per se. Just because I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
So
he's him.
I
He's
enjoy the hard tech, whether it be hard or just cheesable or easy. But I don't know. I'd say like a hard chart to style, obviously egoism. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I enjoy all the 10s, but
No, you don't.
yeah. I mean, if you can style Let Me See Your Dance, then that's kind of also insane. Which, who knows? I might be working on that soon. But we'll see how far that
oh,
goes. We'll see how far
no.
that goes.
Next tournament, he's pulling up with "Let Me See Your Dance" freestyle.
Who knows? I might do that or New Heaven, bro.
That song is so much easier though to
Yeah.
freestyle, and that song also has actual music.
Yeah, that's why, bro. Pick a good song.
All
No,
right,
I'll
Mac,
play. Yeah, go ahead.
lay it on us.
So one song that I love the song for it, but I have been very afraid to play the actual chart. And Cash plays this song a lot. It's Crazy for You. I really enjoy that song, but for me, I don't. I think my highest score is like a 91. Like I have not played that in a very very long time. I don't know. I just find it difficult. So also another thing, a song that is hard to style, and now Robert's gonna say something. I think Shiva's hard to style on, and not only that, but Shiva level 7, right? I think that it's because like the BPM of that song and how it moves and everything. I think like I tried to style on it, and it's difficult, man. So,
Yeah,
might as well.
I feel like I feel like it's possible. Like yeah, like you said, it's just fast, so you'd have to like, I guess, coordinate what you'd want to do, but I don't know. The chart also doesn't really lend well. But yeah. I agree with that.
I think for me, because I don't play Dance Rush for the difficulty, so it'd be hard for me to say which song is hard to complete. Because realistically, you complete every song. Whether you can exe it is another story. But for me, a song I really like, but a song I have such a tough time trying to style to, is a song that everyone in Florida hates except me, and it's Roughneck Disco.
Oh my god, I
I
played
hate
that
that
chart
song,
like
bro.
once.
See?
Yeah, I hate that
Oh,
song, bro.
That song doo doo.
That song sucks.
Sorry, bro.
It's so good. But this
It's
song is
hard.
like for a song that sounds like that and is charted to be so endurance heavy, I'm just like, please. I want to enjoy this song better.
So real. I only played that
Yo.
chart like once during a train.
Same.
I just
Worst-
want
worst train
one
ever.
last note. Fire Spirit is also another hard song, just because of how offbeat that song is.
Ooh,
I agree. I played it one
yeah.
time and never again.
You know what song sucks though? Is shout outs to Dusty. Catch Our Fire sucks. That song is
Ah.
dog.
I
Eh.
never played it yet. I
Dun,
haven't
dun,
played it yet.
dun, 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 dun. Catch a fire.
Catch Our Fire.
Okay. So since we mentioned Egoism 110, what
Oh,
would
boy.
you replace that song instead of Egoism 110?
Fashion.
Endymion.
True. He's spitting. He is spitting.
Endymion.
That's like one of
Not
the.
Endymion.
Shut your
I'm
mouth.
dead
bro.
serious.
Shut your
Dead
mouth.
I'm dead serious.
There's so many good like songs in like 2DX and like DDR that have like they're literally dance rushed like already that they just won't put into the game.
Crank it.
But they'll keep putting in like random DDR songs. They put in triple cross for whatever reason. Not even like Dancerush remix. It's just triple cross, dude. Like
And straight up Volquas. Like,
Yeah.
like bro, can't wait for Scarlet Police Ghetto Patrol in Dance Rush.
And Dance Rush.
Can't wait for
Can't wait
for
for Night of
that.
Nights.
Dude, Night of
Bro,
Nights. Night of
Yeah.
Nights Dance Rush Stardom Stardom remix. Oh my god.
That'll kind of be tight. That'll kind
I
of be tight.
need them to replace Beachside Bunny with the Masayoshi Beachside Bunny remix that's in 2DX because that goes
you
dummy.
sound like Thomas right now.
Bro, I don't care, bro. That song goes crazy, dude.
I mean, there's like a lot of songs in 2DX that needs to be in Dance Rush. I mean, like Virus Funk was like the tip
Hella
of the
deep.
ice, hella deep. Oh my god, it's my favorite 14 in DDR. And also, we need fashion.
True.
You know, we need this is a song that I tie into fashion all the time that no one else thinks of, but I want Soda Galaxy in Dance Rush.
Soda Galaxy, that's another
Mhm.
good one.
Soda get. Oh,
The
Soda-
KO3 song, yeah.
Yeah.
I need that song in this game. That song,
I
Uh,
keep confusing Soda Galaxy with Cosmic Astrology for like whatever reason.
okay, so we all play Pump Here except Mac. You don't gotta listen to this.
your
There's a
headphones off.
song by I forget how to say his name, but it's like Memme, like Memme. There's
Yeah.
a song
I
he
see.
has. It's called like Somebody or something. That song is perfect for this game.
doing a quick little YouTube
Hold on.
search because
Let
I
me see if I
forgot what
can't
it
find
looked
it.
like.
Hold on.
Somebody.
Wait, you said what song?
Hold on. There's a Meme song. There's a Meme song that is like perfect for this game. I need to refine the name of it.
Force of Ra.
Not for
Force
Shut
of
up.
Ra.
I'll do you one better. Papacito.
Opposite.
Papacito.
Put in that cactus song from DDR Extreme.
De la Coupe.
Hey, what about
Oh
Boom
Bamboo
my
Boom?
song.
god.
Boom boom.
Captain Jack would
I'll
go
find
crazy.
it. Y'all continue the conversation. I'll just break into the conversation once I
Max
find it.
180 in Dance Rush. It's since
Yeah, max 360.
Wait, there's actually in Sound Voltex a Max 360 like Max 360 Max 300 remix.
I'm
Like
pretty sure Max 300 is just in Voltex.
it's also like just the original, and there's like this remix that I found in
Ah.
Sound Voltex, which is pretty good shuffle tempo. So I'm like, maybe Max 300 in Dance Rush eventually.
I mean,
I need Monolith and Dance Rush.
That song is good though.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yo, you've triggered me. I need Pave Garden and Dance Rush.
Real, dude.
True,
Ooh.
true.
I need ultimatum and Dancer.
All right, bro. Let's not get crazy.
You know what I need? I need Shove and Dance Rush.
Oh my gosh, I hate you.
Make it super
I need
kick mode
vacuum.
again.
I need vacuum and cleaner and Dance Rush, please.
I need conflict in Dance Rush, bro.
Yo, real?
So real. Something that can make you go, EP time on the pad. Just go to sleep.
Oh
on the pad.
no.
That's Luminous Pajama.
No, actually, Mac, it's sleep well. Actually.
It is
That's
sleep
true.
well.
That's true.
He's spitting. It is sleep well.
Oh yeah, by the way, for the listeners on the podcast, so if you're ever in the Dance Rush Stardom Discord server, I'm actually a sticker. So it's me sleeping on the Dance Rush pad.
Oh
So-
no.
So
Is that what that is? I don't even know where half the stickers come from. I just show up and someone just makes a new one.
yeah, it's like another Henry Zong sticker or Tristan falling down.
Let's go, Tristan.
All I know is that I made the stage sticker with the Mega Mind. That's
The
my
love,
magnum
the
opus.
slipper sticker as well, also like a banger. The vague idea one, also a great one.
The the Internet Explorer one, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh, yeah,
That one.
That one
great.
kills me.
Ah,
The continue one is also a good one, which is a new one.
Is the Set Me Free sticker in there?
I
The one with the
believe
drop?
so.
I think the Shiva one is, but I don't think we put the Set Me Free one in there.
Oh man.
Set me free.
The shovel.
The
Reflector.
shovel.
the shovel.
Shovel. I'm just like looking at the stickers that we have
Shovel
here.
reflector.
What is the Freddy Fazbear? 8347?
834.
The what?
There's a Freddy Fazbear one.
It's the
Wait,
Zach
what?
song.
Wait, there. No way.
Now, listeners, this is why you should join the Dance Rush Start and Discord server, discord.gg/dancerush. We're really cool.
The
I
true
promise.
blue is just the blue circle.
Wait, I'm looking for the true blue one right now.
There's
It's
no
just a blue
shading.
circle.
There's no shading. No
It's
graphic.
it's like MS Paint.
I love MS Paint, but okay,
Oh.
I digress about those stuff. So the next question I want to ask you guys is like, do you guys have any plans for the future as a Dance Rush player or as a crew? It could be like anything like future conventions because I know Florida has Holiday Matsuri in like December or just simply rhythm game tournaments or just simply anything. And also to add, I know it's a big mouthful. What do you see with the future of this game in your guys' view?
We're huffing that copium. I'm not gonna hold you. We're up for this
Yeah.
game. This
Yeah,
game is like on life support held by like a microfiber thread.
Honestly, real.
We're lucky to be getting games. We're just praying for like not even like a new cab, but just like a UI update, like a new version.
Oh my.
Like a new quality of life update when
You're
like
right.
there used to
Real.
do.
If
Like, give us,
Megalovania
like-
can bring in some money, that'd be great.
Oh, Undertale and Dance Rush.
Just like something Dance Rush, just like Dance Rush Gold, like Dance Rush Plus or something like anything. Just like
Dance
throw
Rush
us a
second
bone.
mix or something.
Dance
I don't
Rush
know.
Galaxy.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. If in Azure on Dance Rush. Oh.
Oh no.
Infinite
Oh, man.
Azure.
Yo, Kumon Dance Rush.
Oh yeah. You'd be stopping that.
Boop.
But for future stuff, right now we just need to like get out content on like our social medias at the moment. But we're definitely gonna I doubt we're gonna stop playing this game anytime soon, despite it not being as popular as the other ones, but we're pretty set on playing this game for a while. For like conventions and stuff, it's pretty uh what's the word? Messy. like dysfunctional because of all of our schedules and like finances and stuff like that, and like doing other stuff. But we'll try our best to be together and try to play with each other and meet people and stuff like that. But even if we're not like going to conventions and stuff, we're still pretty regularly meeting up with each other and just like dancing, like even like off the pad and stuff. So yeah, pretty much moving forward, we're just gonna like work on our like content and stuff like that.
Mac, are you just staring at me?
Yeah,
I definitely was. I was trying not to laugh.
yeah.
He's just
Started
staring into
making
your
faces, and I
soul.
saw Mac smile, and I went, no way.
Like I saw in like the corner of my eye, I'm like, what the heck is going on?
He's been making
That's what
faces
we
all.
do.
He's
You
been making
you had
faces
you
the whole
had
time.
the question earlier. What's the vibe when we go to meetups? It's this.
Yeah, it's
It's
Yeah.
just I'm just gonna stare at one another.
We do. And then it's
Indeed.
just I'll do something or say something, and then everything crumbles.
It's true.
I'm like the catalyst when it comes to doing unhinged things.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're starting to travel in regards to this game. I know me and Mac will be at Mistake on the Lake next week.
Indeed.
So, and I'm gonna try. I'm basically confirmed. Doing Eclipse East later this year. If you look at the rule sheet, they have a little thing called commentators. Me and the Meepster will be commentating that bracket. And I'm going to absolutely scathe everyone who enters because that's the kind of person I am. Yeah, I mean, I'll never stop playing this game as long as my knees continue to have cartilage in them. Because my left one basically doesn't. But I've been playing this game 5 years. I've been playing fighting games like 8 years. I still commentate fighting games. I still play this game. So I'll never stop playing this game as long as we continue to get content. But even after we get content, I think by the time the content stream dies, we'll have enough in the game to keep my interest going. So I don't think there's ever a point in which I'll stop. And in terms of content, speaking of content, I need to actually edit videos that I need to upload to the channel that I was talking to Robert about. But I have ADHD and I do things and I don't do things. So there should be a video, hopefully coming up within a week or two. I just need to actually edit it. It literally will only take me like 2 hours, and yet here I am, a mess.
So I want to start traveling more. I do have some more funds to actually like start traveling, and I need a reason to actually go. So I am confirmed to going to Mistake on the Lake, and I'm thinking about going to Eclipse. But probably next year it would be pretty cool to like travel around and actually attend some of the events, meet some of the Dancerush community. And yeah, I think that as long as there are updates, if there's Dance Rush 2, I'll be playing it. But if there is a point in time when, if Dance Rush does stop getting support, it'll be very unfortunate. But right now, I'm really enjoying the game, and I play it like maybe sometimes twice a week, but I try to at least play it at least once a week, and I've been doing that for like the last 2 years. And I mean, it's the reason why I lost so much weight. So I really, I really enjoy the game. Robert,
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I
He's like,
mean,
I gotta answer this question? Crazy.
after all that, man, I mean, yeah, it would be nice to travel more, I guess, to meet more of the community, as the others were saying too. I was gonna try to go to Mystic on the Lake, but I don't think that I'm going to. I would like to try Eclipse East, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's just scheduling this and that. Try, but whether I actually commit to something or not, that's another thing. Because life and whatnot, and he's making a weird face, but yeah, it'd be nice to get out there and meet more of the community.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny that I get to see Cookie and back in like about a week in Ohio and no
Are
one
you
ever.
staying? Are you staying in the Airbnb?
No, I'm staying with Astral
Oh.
Mix and
Ooh.
the Meepster.
Not the Meepster.
The
And the
Schmeepster.
Mac, are you in the Airbnb?
I am not. No, I'm getting. I still need to rebook my Airbnb after my previous one got canceled. Originally,
No.
so
Oh yeah, I
now
forgot
I
about
gotta
that.
find another place to stay.
Uh-oh.
But
That's not
that would be no issue. Like I already found one that I'm interested in getting. There's like a very lovely place that I think I can sit there and meditate, and I'd rather enjoy having a whole place for myself. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
Namaste, brother. Namaste. So do you want to
Stop gang
conclude this?
signs.
Wait.
How do we
No.
do it?
Triple
You
S,
gotta subscribe to YouTube for that.
Triple S, cuz.
Mr.
Triple
YouTube is
S.
gonna come after me now. Great.
Hey man,
Anyways,
Sponsored
to,
by
good
Triple S.
behavior, man.
to conclude this episode, I always ask this to my interviewers. So, say if I'm a brand new player to this rhythm game genre and this whole shebang, and the first thing I saw is Dancerush, what would be your piece of advice to brand new players that are getting into this game seriously?
I
Play
would
the
say
game.
just go for it. I mean, like, sure, people are gonna be like, I mean, you're gonna have that sense of like, man, I feel like I look like an idiot and whatnot. But I mean, everyone has that. Even people that probably still play to this day, they're like, even if they're like decent, they're like, man, I can dance somewhat. They're still probably like, yeah, well, I don't know. Like I play, not that I'm like good, but I just like I feel more confident than I did when I first started. And that's just because like you just got to keep playing and just get over that, I guess, like that fear factor. And just like, I mean, people are gonna judge. It's just what people do. So I feel like you should just do your thing. Like, who cares what they think? Just have fun, and just that's the main important thing is just have fun.
Yeah, the I look like an idiot thing is probably the like one of the most deterring things. But when you think about it, when you're playing on the pad, other people are watching you, and just while you're playing, think to yourself, "Hey, man, I'm up here dancing. Why aren't these guys up here dancing?" Like, if I may look like an idiot, but I'm having fun on the dance pad, bro. So it's basically just getting out of your head, and instead of worrying about how you look and how you're playing, just have fun playing the game and say to yourself, "Hey, at least even if I look silly up here, at least I got up here and tried to play."
Yeah, I think like out of all the rhythm games, Dance Rush is definitely the most daunting looking. It's also like I consider it like very different compared to like the other dancing game rhythm games as well. And yeah, like even as a spectator, like I see new players step onto the pad and like do their thing. They play one song out of two and then they leave or whatever. And out of like when I've seen people like new players play and like a crowd watching them, I've never like seen or like heard any like bad language towards them. Like they've never said, "Oh wow, that dude is so lame for playing that game," or like they shift very oddly to like kind of show that. Like I've never seen that. People are always interested in at least like the player on the pad and the game itself. So yeah, go have fun. And hey, if you find a good time to go to the arcade by yourself so that you don't, still internalize that pressure, that's even better. But Dance Rush I use that game as a form of like therapy, and I really enjoy going on there and expressing myself through that game, and it has definitely improved my confidence by a landslide. So yeah, if you are interested in playing it, you should hop on. Spend those credits. It's good.
I think for me, because I've dealt with a lot of new people, just to shuffling and dance in general. My big thing is because a lot of people get caught up in their own head, not even on like like get up there and do it level, but like they're so caught up in their own head that they just don't think to take a step back and listen to the music. I think at first you should really just listen to the music and groove to the music. Like you don't need to focus on all these crazy techniques like some people do. Like literally you do like a 1-2 step just on beat and that's dancing. Like there's nothing like complex about it. Like a lot of hip hop and a lot of house like have a basic 1-2 step that counts as a move of dancing. And even if you watch like battles or better dancers, like sometimes they'll start or end runs with something as basic as swaying from side to side. Like, it's something that gets the crowd into it. It's something that's really easy. You can feel the music, you can feel the groove. Like, I think at first you should literally just listen to the music. Like, throw out everything else. Doesn't matter who's watching. It doesn't matter, like, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Listen to the music and dance to the music in the way that you think you should dance to it. It doesn't matter if it's heavily technique based. It doesn't matter if it's wacky waving, flailing our flailing tube man or whatever the hell they call it. Just dance to the music, bro. Listen to the music and dance to it.
You know, that just made me realize, it's like in my head now, every time when you fail a pump session, it's like, hey, why don't you get up and dance, man? And I thought Cookie was this close in referring to Love to Shuffle because I referred to Love to Shuffle on the first episode, which is funny. You did what? Anyways, well, guys, thank you for joining this episode of the Moti Hour. Just going to do a little bit of announcement thingies. So make sure you subscribe to Sunshine State Shufflers on the YouTube and follow them on Instagram at Sunshine State Shufflers on Instagram. Right?
And TikTok.
And TikTok too. Don't forget the TikTok too. That's one thing my crew should get into, but it's whatever. Anyways, and make sure you should join up the Dancerush Stardom Discord server. We have a lot of people in that server, including a couple of us. So we're in there. We're spamming cat gifs. Cookie, I saw you take off your headphones, but I straight up said cat gifs. Because we're like,
that's a trigger word.
I said, we post cat gifs at Dancerush Stardom Discord server. So make sure you join up the Dancerush Stardom Discord server, discord.gg/dancerush. Once again, discord.gg/dancerush. And make sure you're following the Moti Hour on wherever you follow podcasts. So anchor.fm/the Moti Hour. So that's anchor.fm/the Moti Hour. Link will be down in the description as well. Make sure you're also following the Moti Hour on Instagram at the Moti Hour on Instagram. And if there's a guest that you want to see on the Moti Hour, whether it's a Dancerush player or a Dancerush community, hit me up at themotihour@gmail.com or at the Moti Hour on Instagram DMs. Well, guys, thank you for joining for this episode of the Moti Hour. It's been a wonderful time, just like hanging in chaos.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, and get the plushies out for the stream. Get the plushies out for the stream.
Hold on. Yeah!
Yeah! You got the Miku plushie too?
Yeah, I've been had this since the start.
I gotta get my son too. Hold on.
I got the
Your
Miku,
son,
I got the
son.
cat.
Yeah,
Your son of
He's
son.
a bit of a player.
He's got the son.
You got the son of the son. He got
I got my sons. I'm a granddaddy.
He's a granddaddy. God, one thing about Dancerush players, we have a plushie addiction. That's one thing.
Yeah, I got my kid with me, my little Ray Chiquito.
Oh yeah, you're
With
Ray.
the Cheeto sweater.
Is that the Undertale dog? What was that?
The under.
Undertale dog.
Is that Toby Fox?
Man's Undertale.
Side eye.
All right, guys. See you guys next time. Catch you guys later at Mistake on the Lake.
See ya.